Hey friends, welcome back to another video, and I'm gonna do the Fenty Beauty. Rihanna came out with some, I guess, new colors and everything in Fenty Beauty. I also grabbed a sample of the powder to see how it works. She gave me Golden Warm in the foundation and 330, which is warm. I wasn't sure if I was Golden Warm or warm. I can tell you right now, I got samples for video purposes, and I'm trying to give her another try. I have my primer and my pre-powder on, so I'm going to try Golden Warm first. That's Golden Warm. Let me see what warm looks like. They look like they're going to be very close. This is Golden Warm, which is very light, and this is warm. Warm is a little bit more yellow. I'm just going to mix the two in because one's very light and I have yellow undertones. They both seem to be very light for me, but I will tell you something about Rihanna's foundation. It does oxidize, so I'm not worried about it. I'm super oily. It's going to oxidize on me, so it's not going to be this light in about 2 hours. Plus, I'm doing my powder and everything else, so I'm not really worried about it. I probably won't purchase the foundation. I'll let you know. I have tried Rihanna's foundation before, and I love her. And we all want to love the foundation because it's Rihanna, but I'm not going to lie to you. When I did it before, I didn't like the formula. For me, her formula is very, very light. It's a very, very light formula. It is a full coverage foundation. I'm getting very good coverage out of it. You can still see my freckles. I feel like if I put a little bit more, I'll build it up. What I'm going to do with the rest of the samples this week is mix it in with the foundation that I'm using, so I can use the foundation. But what I experienced before, which turned me off from the foundation, is the type of formula that she used. I really don't know how to explain it. You have makeup you like, and you have makeup that you just don't like. Point blank, period. And I bought the foundation before. I did not return it. I went ahead and used it because it was Rihanna. I did not want to return it. Not that she cares, but I just didn't want to. And that was that. So the consistency of the formula, the way the formula wears, I didn't like it. I'm going to try it again. I don't think she changed the formula. I don't know why they're saying a new foundation. I don't think she changed the formula. I also got the Fenty Beauty powder in cashew. The powder and the concealer is what I was interested in. They would not, Sephora, give me a sample of the concealer. I'm going to put the powder on last. They didn't give me a sample of the concealer. They said that they didn't want them giving out samples of the concealer. So I was like, okay. I'm going to do my normal routine. I usually put a powder over my makeup, over my foundation. Kind of put it in. That's what I normally do. So I'm going to do my normal routine because I want to see how her powder wears as a finishing powder. They also, and I went like the next day after it was released, and they also did not have or were sold out of the banana powder. So I couldn't get a sample of the banana powder. And the two things that I was interested in was the concealer and the banana powder was the two things that I was interested in. I'm going to have to use my bathroom mirror, guys. And the concealer they didn't want to give samples of. I didn't really see how they would get it out, but I was hoping they would scrape a little bit out for me just to try, but they did not. The concealer I couldn't get samples of. And the banana powder they did not have. I don't think they were sold out of the banana powder in one day, but they could have. The reason why I don't think so is my Sephora gets a lot of product in. I normally don't have to rush there at all. Everything they had in stock, they had a lot of. There was no need to run there that Friday. I went that Saturday, the Saturday that it was released. I went. I don't do a lot for work, you guys. So you're not going to see like a beat face. I don't do a lot for work. I do my eyeshadow. I do my foundation. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of under eye highlight or a little bit of blush. But for everyday work, I just do a natural face look. So let me go in. I'm going to go in with the powder that I've been using for the week. And then I'm going to go in with Rihanna's powder as a finishing powder and under my eye. And then I'm going to put down in the beauty bar below how this wore, how I like the powder, and how I like the foundation. I'm going to put that down below. Probably in about 4 hours from now. So you'll see this video maybe 2 or 3 days after I 2 or 3 days after I have it up, because I like to let stuff sit. This is the powder in Cashew. Cashew was the only color they had that I felt like would be good for me. She did come out with a couple of colors in her powder, and I commend her for that because, you know, everybody's a different color. I wanted to try the banana. I'm glad I'm trying the cashew too, though, because I can see if I want to purchase this just like as an overall like face powder. So normally I do this with a beauty blender, but I didn't bring it in here, and I'm not going to hold you guys up. I put my powders all over here. I want to see, I don't think it's a setting powder. I'll have to read up on it, but I want to see how it wears, how it sets. Like I said, I just bought around Christmas time. I think y'all saw it in the haul. The Tarte. Did I buy the Tarte powder or the Laura Mercier? Like, I just bought a $34 powder. Just bought a $34 powder. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute while I do my eyebrows. I just bought a $35 powder. So the only way I would run and get this powder right now, I don't think the powder is going anywhere. I think now that it's been released, the powder will be out, you know. I'll have to check on that, but I think if I like this powder, it's not something I need to go grab tomorrow. I need to finish the powder I just bought. And I need to finish, definitely Patrick Starr's powder. I need to finish that. So I have powders that I need to finish. I'm going to check back with my Sephora and see if I can get a sample of the banana powder. See when they're getting another truck, when they're getting it in. Sorry. See when they're getting another truck and when they're getting it in. And see if I can get a sample of the banana powder, because I want to try it. And I may also get a sample of the one shade under Cashew, because I do see that this is lighter and it's great for highlight, but I want to know what they have for all over setting for my face. So I'm just going to dust her powder a little bit, not much, rubbing it in, dusting it off. My normal everyday makeup routine, it's not a beat face. I don't beat my face every day for work. Sometimes I feel like I need to bring a little bit of color back. So I'll like put a little bit of blush just to bring a little bit of color back in my face. And then you guys know I love my Stila glitters. No matter what eyeshadow I put on, I have to have my glitter. And it's just everyday work look. Like, I wear these glitters every day to work. I'm looking for, somebody came out with some, I don't know if it was Milani or Black Radiance, but somebody else came out with some of these like eyeshadow glitters, and I cannot find them. I've been to Walmart, I've been to Walgreens, I'm looking for them. I've been to CVS. I don't know if I'm looking for the wrong name, but if you guys know the name of the drugstore company that came out with the eyeshadow glitters, can you put it down below? Because I've been looking for them, but I think I'm not finding them because I'm looking for the wrong name. So was it Black Radiance? Was it Milani? Who was it that came out with the eyeshadow glitters? Because I want to try them and see how they hold up to everything. So this is normally what I do every day. And I'm going to see how this wears. Now do my mole. I have a mole here. It's right there. And the makeup normally covers it up, so I normally go back over it. I want to get a tattoo guy to make my mold darker. I have a very nice mold there. I want him to make it darker, but I haven't done the face yet. So anyways, Fenty foundation, Fenty powder. I'm going to see how it wears. I'm going to see how I like it. See if my opinion of it has changed from when she came out with foundations before. Everything will be down in the beauty bar down below. Also, like I said, I'm going to go back and try the other powders, the banana powder, and one shade darker in that powder. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, or if you want to see another video on that, there's so many people putting out videos about the Fenty that I may not need to do another one. But this is my initial, how I feel about it in my initial review. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it. I know some of you grabbed it. I know people grabbed it because of Rihanna. So let me know your thoughts, how you feel about it. Be honest. I will be using my own. I didn't spend any money on the samples, but if I bought it, it would be my own money. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion before I spend $35, $40 on a foundation and a powder. Definitely how I feel about it. I apologize. I couldn't get the concealer. They wouldn't give me a sample of it. I've been watching some videos on it. People have been like this about it, so I didn't know whether to grab it or not. I wanted to make my own opinion of it. I may go in and just try it in the store or ask them to scrape some in a container and let you guys know how I feel about it with the upload of this video. So that is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next review.